No, I'm in a meeting right now. Can I call you back in a bit? Are you virtually self-aware? In this video, I'm going to share a couple key things that you want to keep on your radar to make sure you're showing up the way you want to in your next meeting. Hi, I'm Chris Littlefield. I'm the founder of Beyond Thank You. I'm a regular contributor to Harvard Business Review, Forbes, and the author of the book 75 Team Building Activities to Promote Teams. I've spent over 20 years helping leaders across 6 continents build and maintain cultures where people feel valued and appreciated regardless where they're located. Let's jump in. At this point in time, most people have had one of those awkward interactions where you're trying to communicate with somebody that you can't see or hear on the other end. Whether it's too much light in the front or back so you can't see the person's face, a bad microphone, a lot of external noise, or just one of those awkward camera angles where you can't see the person for the majority of the call. Now, what most people forget is although you can see and hear people clearly, it doesn't mean they can see or hear you clearly. And so what I want to do right now is just point out a couple things that you should have on your radar prior to getting into a call and also during your call. Most platforms like Teams or Zooms gives you a preview of your video and your audio before you join a call. This is a great time just to go through a quick checklist. 1, how's my light? You know what? Not so great. I need to turn that ring light on. Or I need to put a window behind my screen or point a lamp on my direction so I have more light on my face. How's my audio? Now down in this corner, at least on Zoom, you see a little microphone. You can check your audio levels there to make sure they're clear. And just listen, is there any noise going in the back? Is someone mowing their lawn and I have a window open that I can shut? Is someone vacuuming the other room? Can I close the door to my office? And just make sure there aren't any distractions. Then you're gonna look in the back. Is there anything that I don't want people to see when my camera comes on? I don't want that laundry in the back there. I don't think my boss needs to see my dirty laundry or the bottle of wine I left out in my office. I'm gonna put that away, okay? Then I'm going to check, are my notifications turned off so there's not any beeping or buzzing? And then lastly, I'm just going to check my visual. Now, when we're on camera, you know, if you've ever taken a composition class, you have the rules of 3. So if you imagine you take this window right here and break it into 9 squares with 2 lines going down here and 2 lines going across here. Now, where we want to be sitting for good composition is our eye should be on that top 3rd line across here, right? We want to be in the middle of our screen. And if you're speaking, you want to make sure you're looking directly into the camera because that has people feel like we're talking to them. And once you've gone through that checklist, you're ready to hit connect. Now, once you join the call, make sure you maintain a certain level of self-awareness. Remember that as long as that camera's on and as long as that mic's on, people can see and hear you, right? So from time to time, check the little video that shows up in the corner of your screen on Zoom and Teams. Just look at how you're showing on camera, make sure the light hasn't changed and people can still see you. And then also remember that anything you can hear on the other end, if your mic's on, other people can hear as well. So if you start typing, put yourself on mute. If a fire engine goes by, put yourself on mute. If someone comes in to ask you a question, put yourself on mute so you can manage and not be a distraction for the other people who are speaking. Now, last one is if you go to share your screen, there's so many horror stories of people sharing things they didn't want to share. So before you go to hit share, make sure you close out anything on your screen that you don't want other people to see. Any additional windows or emails or anything like that, close them all out so when you go to share, you make sure you're only sharing what you want other people to see. Now with some basic self-awareness and going through a checklist before you get in the call to check your light, your sound, any distractions in the back and how you're showing up on screen, and then some general self-awareness throughout the call, we can provide a better experience for others with us and they'll do the same as well. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe and share it with at least one other person you think it'd make a difference for. And if you're looking for other resources how to make all your virtual or in-person interactions more engaging, you can check out some of the other videos on my channel here or check out some of my leadership programs in my flyer list in the video description. Once again, I'm Chris Littlefield. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected.